An Adventure Time and Steven Universe crossover. Wow, just think about that, guys. So I've been thinking about this for quite a while now, ever since back in 2015, where we had the Steven Universe crossover with Uncle Grandpa called Say Uncle. So if you guys don't know, of course, there was a crossover between Uncle Grandpa and Steven Universe back in 2015 called Say Uncle, and it was a non-canon episode where Steven and Uncle Grandpa actually met and they talked and all that, and it was actually an episode about them together talking, and it was quite funny and quite dumb at the same time. But one of the things that pleased a lot of people is that it was non-canon, meaning it had nothing to do with the show in related. So after this episode aired, we had a lot of small things that we could have saw, Easter eggs I would say, where we could have saw maybe another crossover with another show. And we've had so many small crossovers, like something like this. And then I remember there was another Uncle Grandpa episode where it was called the Uncle Grandpa Grammy Awards. You can see it in a video on my channel, where it was an episode of Uncle Grandpa where they showed a small crossover with Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Clarence, etc. And this led me to believe, will there be an Adventure Time in Steven Universe crossover? Now guys, this is not confirmed or anything, this is just basically something I wanted to discuss, because this is possible, and here's why. So when the crossover for Steven Universe Say Uncle actually aired, the reason why this happened is because the creator of Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar, and the creator for Uncle Grandpa, Peter Brandgart, sorry if I said that wrong, they both Rebecca Sugar and Peter Brandgart, both worked on Adventure Time back, I think, in 2009 or 2010 even. And they both worked on the show, and then it turns out they actually left the show to create their own show. And they were kind of good friends, and because of this, they were actually able to make a crossover between their own shows. But then, this leads me to believe that Rebecca Sugar left Adventure Time, I think back around 2011, maybe 2012, maybe even earlier, and she made her own show, Steven Universe. But since she's also good friends with the creator of Adventure Time, one Pendleton Ward, this could lead me to believe that there might be an actual crossover between Adventure Time and Steven Universe. Non-canon, probably, of course, but, this actually could be possible. The reason being that this actually could be possible is that, like I said, there was a crossover between Steven Universe and Uncle Grandpa, something that probably no one ever expected, and Uncle Grandpa is probably, not one of the most hated shows, just one of the shows people don't really take seriously. Steven Universe, on the other hand, people take that really seriously. It's because it's an amazing show with an amazing storyline, an amazing plot, amazing things going on, like fusions and all this going on. And, people really don't want to see a crossover between, a show like Uncle Grandpa, but Adventure Time would make a little more sense, because Adventure Time, it has an amazing storyline as well. It's not as popular as it used to be back when it first aired, which was, I believe, 2008. But it still is a great show today, and seeing a crossover between Steven Universe and Adventure Time, two creators who know each other, would be really nice to see. One factor that I would say why this actually might not happen is because back in 2014, I would want to say, the creator of Adventure Time, Pendleton Ward, actually stopped working on the show itself. He was the main person, calling the shots. Hey, we should do this for the episode, we should do that, I don't like this, we shouldn't do that. And back in 2014, I think it was, he stopped doing that. He was really tired of the show. He didn't really, wanted to deal as much. He just wanted to be an average person. He made a nice show. He was making a lot of money. But, he just wanted to relax and watch TV, be one of those people who just wanted to chill a bit. And I guess that's what he wanted. But, a possibility from this crossover could actually be possible. San Diego Comic-Con, one of the biggest Comic-Cons that happens every year, is coming around the corner, and depending from what happened, what we can see there, last year in San Diego Comic-Con in 2015, we saw there was actually a booth with Adventure Time and Steven Universe. I hopefully thought that there was going to be, since both of those booths were combined into one, I hopefully thought there were going to be a crossover between Steven Universe and Adventure Time. Unfortunately, there wasn't. Hopefully, we can see something for that this year. But, seeing a crossover between Adventure Time and Steven Universe would be really nice. Like I said, both of these shows are amazing. I love both of them. As you can see in my channel's name, it's called The World of Adventure Time and Steven Universe. This is the reason why I make these videos. And if I would have saw, a crossover between these two, it would be absolutely amazing. And as you guys can see, some of these pictures I posted on this video, these are just some fan arts of course, some people with a small crossover, I guess you would say. And I just want to know, what are you guys' opinion on this? If this was possible, And if they would have actually done this, and if they might do this, would you guys even want this? A crossover between Adventure Time and Steven Universe? It would definitely be non-canon, of course, but would you guys want a Steven Universe and Adventure Time crossover? I definitely would. These are one of the two best shows I love, and I watch basically almost every day, and I would continue watching for when I even become like in my 30s. But like I said, what are your guys' opinion on this? Would you guys want a Steven Universe and Adventure Time crossover? Like I said, San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner. We can hopefully maybe see something coming from their booth saying that they might do a crossover. Anyways, that is about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am the world of Steven Universe, Adventure Time, and Pokemon, guys. Peace out.